Hello students, I am Parvesh Kumar. Today we are going to study the second chapter of your book First Flight. The name of the chapter is Nelson Mandela Long Walk to Freedom. This is part 1 of the chapter. This chapter is written by Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela. Nelson Mandela was a great hero who gave freedom to the black in South Africa. He was born on 18 July 1918. He fought against the apartheid regime of South Africa, which believed in racialism. He spent more than 30 years in South Africa's prison. He became the first black president of South Africa when his party came to power in democratic election in 1994. The passage from this passage from a part of his autobiography of Nelson Mandela titled Long Walk to Freedom. Let us start the chapter. Here is the passage 1. Let us read the passage. 10th May, dawned bright and clear. For the past few days, I had been pleasantly beside by dignitaries and world leaders who were coming to pay their respects before the inauguration. The inauguration would be the largest gathering ever of international leaders on South African soil. Here Nelson Mandela mentions that it was the 10th day of May. The day was bright and clear, and he was extremely busy and surrounded by the dignitaries and world leaders who were coming to pay their respect to newly born democratic country. He mentions here that it was the largest ever gathering of international leaders of South African soil. So, in this passage, we came to know that the inauguration ceremony took place on 10th May and the day was bright and clear. Many dignitaries and world leaders joined the opening ceremony or inaugurations. According to Nelson Mandela, it was the largest gathering ever of international leaders on South African soil. Now let us see the word meaning from the passage. First word, dawn means begin. The second, besieged means surrounded by, surrounded closely. Dignitaries, persons of high rank. Inaugurations, opening ceremony. Now let us see the explanation of the passage. Dear students, Nelson Mandela mentions that 10th May was the day when Nelson Mandela sworn in as the first black head of state, South Africa. It was after years of struggle that his anti-racist party came into power. Until then, the seat had always been occupied by white presidents. That is why the author or Nelson Mandela referred to the day as bright and clear. Dear students, please note it that in the passage Nelson Mandela had mentioned bright and clear. That means the author or Nelson Mandela refers to the day as bright and because it was a morning full of hope. Days before this date, many notable personalities started congratulating him for his victory. For the first time in the country's history, so many international leaders came together for their inauguration ceremony. The ceremony took place in an open circular building made of sandstone consisting of Union Building in the Pretoria city. Let us read the next passage. The ceremonies took place in the lovely sandstone amphitheater formed by the Union Building in Pretoria. For decades, this had been the seat of white supremacy, and now it was the seat of a rainbow gathering of different colors and nations for the installation of South Africa's first democratic non racial government. If we talk of the word meaning here, amphitheater means a building without a roof with many rows of seats rising steps. Installation means placement. So here Nelson Mandela tells that the ceremonies took place in the lonely sandstone amphitheater formed by Union Building in Pretoria. That means the place where ceremony took place was Pretoria. And if we talk about amphitheater, it was made of sandstone. And before decades, this had been the seat of white supremacy. That means for decades, Africa was under the rule of the English. But now, Africa was a democratic country. So, Mandela mentioned here a rainbow gathering of different colors. Because now, the people of different colors and different race were gathered there to celebrate this occasion and were the part of democratic government. People from different nations also joined them on this occasion. Here Nelson Mandela mentioned that it was the time when a democratic government or non-religious government was going to be established in South Africa. Now let us read the next passage. On that lovely autumn day, I was accompanied by my daughter Zanani. Here, Nelson Mandela mentioned that it was autumn day and he was with his daughter Zanani. On the podium, that means on the stadium, Mr. De Klerk was first sworn in as second deputy president. Here Nelson Mandela tells that on the stage, Mr. De Klerk was first one who took oath as a second deputy president. Then Thabo Mbeki was sworn in as first deputy president. Then Thabo took oath as first deputy president. Here we came to know that Nelson Mandela reached on podium with his daughter Zanani. The first one who took the oath was Mr. De Klerk, who took oath as a second deputy president. After him, Thabo Mbeki took oath as the first deputy president. When it was my turn, that means when it was turn for Nelson Mandela, I pledged to obey and uphold the Constitution and to devote myself to the well-being of Republic and its people. Here Nelson Mandela tells us that when he reached on the stage with his daughter, the first Mr. De Klerk took oath as a second deputy president, then Thabo Mbeki took oath as a first deputy president. After that, it was turn for Nelson Mandela. He pledged to obey and uphold the constitutions of South Africa. He devoted himself to the well-being of the republic, of the newborn republic, and for its people. Now let us see the word meaning. First one is podium. Podium means stage. The second one deputy, that means second in command. If we talk about the explanation, then can say the author or Nelson Mandela was accompanied by his daughter or reached on the podium with his daughter Zenani on his birthday. First, the two vice presidents took an oath. Then, when his turn came, he committed to respect, protect, and abide by the Constitution and to devote his entire self into the welfare of the country. So, after here, we came that inauguration ceremony took place on 10th May. It was a bright and clear day. Nelson Mandela was busy and surrounded by the dignitaries and world leaders on before inauguration inaugurations. The ceremony took place in a lovely amphitheater which was made of sandstone. It was in Pretoria for many decades, for many years, more than 300 years. Only whites sat there, but now it was the seat of a rainbow gathering, or we can see the people of different colors and race and of nations were sitting there. Now, Africa was a democratic country. When we read here, Nelson Mandela reached on the podium with his daughter Zenani. The two vice president or two deputy president took oath first. After that, Mr. Mandela took oath, and he committed to respect, protect, and abide by the Constitution and to devote his entire self into the welfare of country. Now, passage number 4 and 5. Let us read. Here, a part of his speech is given. To the assembled guests and the watching world, I said, that means Nelson Mandela said, today all of us do, by our presence here, confer glory and hope of newborn liberty. Out of the experience of an extraordinary human disaster that lasted too long, must be born a society of which all humanities will be proud. Here, Nelson Mandela mentioned in his speech that the country had experienced an extraordinary human disaster which lasted for long time, more than 300 years. Africa was under the rule of the whites, and they followed apartheid a system of racial discrimination which was as a disaster for black in Africa. So Nelson Mandela says extraordinary human disaster to that. But now the country was free, democratic. So Nelson Mandela was talking about a society of which all humanity will be proud. Next passage. We who were outlaws not so long ago have today been given the rare privilege to be host to the nations of the world on our own soil. We thank all of our distinguished international guests for having come to take positions with the people of our country of what is, after all, a common victory of justice, for peace, for human dignity. We talk about the one meaning, confirm, a formal word here gives glory, honor, privilege, and advantages or a special right, distinguished, very famous, possession, ownership. Now, the explanation of the passage. The author also mentioned some part of his speech where he said that everyone by his presence was giving rise to hope for a new beginning. Previous rulers were discriminatory and lasted for long, but the ones who are giving the opportunity to rule now, ANC, would stand up against discrimination. He is glad to host a ceremony which the presence of global leaders. It is an achievement in itself. There was a time when South Africa, for practicing apartheid, lost all its international political relationships. Now, when there is no segregation on the basis of race and gender, other nations are happy and to have healthy democratic relations. Finally, they have come to power and they pledge to make everyone proud. He thanked everyone. Nelson Mandela thanked everyone, especially the international leaders, for joining them in celebrating their achievements, with which is a step toward an equal society where every human will be treated fairly. Dear students, in this video explanation up to the passage number 4 is given. I hope the video will be helpful to you. The explanation of remaining passages you will get in another video. Thank you.